Hello everybody, DJ Craig coming to you live from Southern California. This video is on performing a very simple test anyone can do to make sure they hire the right DJ. So many people struggle with hiring a DJ because they don't have a lot of experience doing it. So they go with a recommendation from a friend or maybe a brief meeting with the DJ and hope for the best. If you can imagine maybe it being less than a week away from your wedding, your big event, you spent a year planning every detail, the seating arrangements, the font for the invitations, every little detail's been taken care of. Suddenly it occurs to you, you have no idea what your DJ system looks like or sounds like. You don't know if it'll be a tangle of ugly wires supported by milk crates, might be blasting the kind of sound that you typically would hear over the Walmart intercom while you're shopping. You don't know maybe if the bass is going to be overwhelming, it's going to blast your guests, make it impossible for them to talk or even think. And do we know if the DJ has incorporated some kind of cheesy lighting rig to try and cover the unsightliness of his system? So thankfully, there's a really simple way to evaluate your DJ. Before you fork over hundreds of dollars for a non-refundable deposit, first of all, my recommendation is forget checking for a business license because anybody can get one of those. It really doesn't make a lot of difference. Forget about the endorsement of some far removed DJ association. I mean, if you send them their required fee, they'll endorse you too. So whether your DJ is recognized on paper or not, the critical thing to me is how the sound system is. How does it look? How does it sound? Those are the two most important things, and it's very easy to check that out. Even though most DJs are not experts in the realm of technical sound specifications. I mean, they may not know what signal to noise ratio is, or total harmonic distortion, or frequency response. And the good news is you don't have to know that either. For many DJs, the quality of their sound system is dictated by how much they can afford to spend. And unfortunately, the resulting sound may turn out to be shrill, might have too many highs, it might be unclear, it might be muddy, distorted. And this is where your ears and your eyes come in. So you ask for a live audition so you can gauge for yourself how the DJ system sounds and how it looks. And if your DJ is not willing to audition for you, it might be because he's embarrassed by the sound or the look of his rig. And that could be a red flag. So get a live audition, have the DJ play a song that you know, one that incorporates bass, drums, keyboards, vocals. You want a full range of sounds. Dance songs are usually pretty good for this. Ask your DJ to turn it up, and then just close your eyes and listen. And it just takes a few seconds. You don't have to be an acoustic expert to know if you like it. Is it full, warm sound? Is it hollow and tinny? Does it sound like an AM radio? Or does it sound more like what you might hear in a Dolby sound movie theater? Is the bass punchy but not overwhelming? Are the mids and highs prominent but not too much? And you want the mid-range where most of the vocals are to be very present and very out front. So just check that if the overall sound is flat or is there depth. And you can know that within just a few seconds of listening. Does it sound good or not to you? Because it's critically important. This is what your guests are going to be hearing all night long for hours and hours. The right speakers are important. Whether or not the DJ uses JBL, Mackeys, Yamahas, each speaker has its own sound characteristics. And often those off-brand budget speakers that the DJ bought from the Radio Shack clearance sale, they're lacking in sound quality. And you'll be able to tell right away. And you can ask the DJ why he chose the speakers that he has. The thing is, great sounding name brand speakers are usually not that much more expensive than the off-brand ones. It makes you wonder if the DJ is cutting corners on his speakers to save a couple of bucks. What else is he cutting corners on? So listen for too much hiss, too much brass, the cymbals, the highs, or too much bottom end, too much bass. And if it doesn't sound quite right, ask your DJ if he can adjust it, make it sound the way that you want it to. It's very simple to do. The mid-range is where the melody is. That's where you want the warm and full vocals, the keyboards, the guitar. And, excuse me, you want the highs and the lows serving as complementary bookends to the mid-range. So that's it. Very simple. Go find the sound you like. And you're already an acoustic expert. You've been listening all your life. Do a little bit of ear work, and you can be confident that as your events approaches, your guests will experience complete sonic satisfaction. If you have questions, please post them below. Have a great party, and thanks for watching.